again, the biggest problem with the women in the space is their solipsism doesn't allow them to fully comprehend what men struggle with, and that's what men are looking for. That's what they're looking for when they watch these women talk. Like they want these women to understand them. They want them to see their plight and agree with them. They're not there to level themselves up. They're not there to do 25 push-ups and make an extra $25,000 this year, create some style for themselves. They're there to just watch the gals talk. And as you're doing it, you're essentially simping because it's an unfair exchange. And they're getting their attention, the validation, and the money out of, whatever it is that you're throwing their way. Fine. But again, they don't care about your struggles. They're at the finish line, picking the winner. Women are not kingmakers. They want to find a king. These queens, they don't want to be kingmakers. They want to find kings. That's how they are, right? And of course, they're past their SMV. They're entering, the space, and it's at the wrong time. There's no woman in her early 20s that you're going to capture and fix her before she runs through a bunch of guys, makes a whole bunch of bad decisions. They just don't exist. But it's very, very easy for them, even young ones, to get a bunch of microphones and cameras and have people sit around and just talk about concepts that I talked about years ago with a bunch of other guys, Anyway, there's no red pill female unicorn. So I hope that point, has been made clear. But beauty gets views, right? So whether you're the guy running the podcast, putting gals at the table, that beauty will get views. Whether you're a gal sitting in a room, and they're generally, it's weird because there's a spectrum. It doesn't even matter if they're very attractive or if they're very average. In fact, I would probably argue the average at best, to quote Kevin Samuels. I love that line. I'd probably argue the average at best gals that are regurgitating lines sounding like the guys, but offering no new solutions or anything like that, really just saying what's already been said. They probably get more views than the ones that you sit at the table with the hot girls. I don't think the hot girls are as relatable to the guys that are really struggling. Anyway. Now, I said earlier when I was reading the tweet, a lot of these guys, when I was in the space, and this is one of the things that really bugged me because it was pretty much unanimous. Why are they here? There's only one or two of them. Who cares? Yeah, they're probably dangerous and they're leading guys, down the wrong path. Let them put their boobs out and sell their courses. Who cares? Only fans for the red pill. Let them do it, whatever. And they said that they would never collaborate with them. Strangely, though, in the last year, there's been a lot of collaborations done with guys in the Mano Swamp with the gals. Why? Because it gets the attention. It brings the eyeballs into the show. They figured that out, right? Fresh and Fit started that sequence of events. And then the other people watching that were like, huh, that works. It's got a big table and some microphones and some chairs and some lighting, and we'll all go do the same sort of thing. So you want to start up a podcast? That's how you make it successful. There you go. I just gave away the cheat codes. Now, I'll be honest. I think a lot of these gals are really trying to see things from a man's point of view, but they just, unless you have male levels of testosterone, a penis, and you've dealt with the rejection and the difficulties that men deal with in life, you'll just never understand it. You just don't have a clue, unfortunately. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.